tone. 18 to 21. Right on the line or just above. Could be another button. Could be a shotty. Let's have a look. Let's dig it together. Just turn my earphones back on. It's just about there. You can see while I'm looking at the ground, I'm not looking at the camera. Right, get that plug open. Well, the good thing is it's still in the hole, so it's a good 6-7 inches down there. Well, it looks like a button to me, but yeah. The good thing is 3 sessions. This is the 3rd session, and I'm starting to call these targets out with the help of the 2D, the tones. So if you're thinking about getting a Manticore, that's what you got to do. You just got to learn the machine, like with any machine. So there you go, spot on again. There's 2 in a row. The nail and the button. Called it before they were dug. Welcome ladies and gents, you're about to watch a short video by Detecting with Dale. I am Dale, and if you enjoy the video, please hit that subscribe button, but also hit that notification button so you know when I launch a new video. I hope you enjoy, and here we go. Let's get straight into it. Ladies and gents, I've got a signal here, and it's not good, but I want to show you what it's showing me, and then dig it just to show you what it is. You can hear that. And there's 2 lines, or 2 splodges. There's the sausage shape in the ferrous at the top. It's coming up as 39, 42. And there's a smaller sausage splodge at the bottom. Here we go. You can see them 2 once more. Splodge at the top, and a smaller, similar one at the bottom, but it's not actually showing the smaller one again now. But yeah, there you go. Right, so because there's 2 readings on here, I thought I'd show you what we're playing with. I mean, I was thinking it might be flat iron. Like there. Right. Sorry about the chest cam. The ground's getting really hard. The grass is getting really long. So everything's more difficult at the moment. Yeah. See if I can pinpoint that. Yeah, there you go. Right, so it's actually a buckle. So all I'm going to say on that is the big sausage shape at the top is obviously because it's an iron. It's got iron in it, I presume. But the smaller sausage shape at the bottom was showing that it was a little bit of a decent signal, even though it wasn't sounding like it. because it wasn't in the ferrous at the bottom, so it was saying it was flat, or you know, you could class that as a flat object even though it's hollow. But yeah, so I thought that might be of interest, and it was. So there you go, a buckle made of iron, I believe. So let's carry on. Ladies and gents, got another signal here. This is decent. It's coming up between, it's all over the place. It's like 50 to 87. Right on the non-ferrous line though. I mean, look at that, right on the right hand side. Whipping along. See that on the... Well, I've changed angle. It's now on the ferrous section in 36, but still on the ferrous line right on the right hand side, a fainter signal. Not sure what to make of this. Sounds good though. I'm going to dig it and come back to you on this one. That's what it was, ladies and gents. So it was coming up high up on the ferrous line, non-ferrous line, sorry, and then it was obviously a lot of iron in the ferrous zone, so I was getting the right reading, but it was quite a zippy reading as well, like a high-pitched silver sort of zippy reading. But all that is an old, don't even know what it is. I mean, it might even be a mount. I don't think it's like a nut and washer, but I could be wrong. But it just looks like some kind of mount, perhaps. Let's carry on. Wind's up, ladies and gents. I've got a signal. It's like a foil signal, but I'm going to dig this one. Right on the line, 19. I suppose your cut halves could come around that figure. Not that I've had one yet, but yeah, let's dig that. 18, 19. Come back to you. And that was a shotgun shell. 19, 18, deep tone on the line. There's no way you can get past them really. You've got to dig them all day. Let's crack on. Ladies and gents, got another low tone here. So just above the non-ferrous line. .22. 20 to 22. Right, come back to you on that one. That was just a little button. Had a Roman coin last week, came in low tone. Can't remember the number, probably a little bit higher than that because it's a bit thicker than a button, but yeah, you've got to dig these low tones, especially if they're near the non-ferrous line. So yep, let's carry on. Not that exciting, but worth showing you the 2D screen for it and the signal and the tone. Ladies and gents, just got a low tone. 15. We're on the line. The last one I dug was a shotty. 15 to 17. Let's dig it together, see what it is. It's quite a compact signal. Use the chest cams, I always say. I've tried to tighten the strap up a bit so you don't hang all over the place, but right, plug's open. Yeah, it's a solid 16, perfectly round shape. So what's the bet on a shotty? No, it's a coin. So this is what I'm saying. You've got to dig them. You've got to dig them. Because that, although it's not the oldest coin in the book, it's 60s, I think. Just have a look at the date on that. 1962, yeah, that's what I thought. 1962, Queen Elizabeth II. What is it, a florin? No, what is this? Sixpence. Sorry, sixpence. Not silver either. Oh, never mind, that would have come up higher on the line if it was silver. But there you go. A coin that I thought was going to be a shotgun shell. It's just got a squeaker in amongst the iron here. I'm not sure, it might be a nail, but I'm digging less nails today because I've set the pattern on my my screen. I'll show you the pattern on my screen. I've done some research, and all the nails that I was digging were coming up between 40 and I think 40 and 62. And I looked to see where the splodgers were dipping into, so I've brought that line down between 40 and 62 to try and reduce the amount of nails I'm digging. That's not to say that if there's a larger nail I'll still dig it, but there's a squeaker here. And it does sound like a nail type of signal. It's kind of 61, 62, just outside of my ferrous limit. See that right on the corner of it? You can hear it's like why it's tricks me. So I'll dig that and come back to you. If it's not a nail, I'll be surprised. Yeah, that's right. Look, it's a big chunky head of a old nail, but I'm pretty pleased. I've got the ferrous limit set just about right there, because you know, anything in between in them ferrous limits I wouldn't have probably dug. I know I might miss a few bits bringing it that close to the line in there, but it's only for sort of heavy iron areas. General searching, I wouldn't use that setting. So there you go. I was spot on. Ladies and gentlemen, not a bad signal there. It's right on the bottom line of where I've dipped that ferrous line down to cater for the nails. It's coming up as like a 40-ish. You can see us. Not sure, it's acting like a nail, but sort of filtering down under that line, under the non-ferrous line now. Right, I'll dig it and come back to you. Again, my settings are spot on, I think, because it didn't fall into that nail zone. Let's call it a nail zone. And it was a mount of some kind, I believe, or a strap end. So I'm now going to look at that. But that looks medieval to me. I'm hoping. Probably have to do a bit of research on it, but that it does look like it's got a medieval feel to it. I mean, it might even be I'm not sure what it is actually. It's got like a little bent bit there coming off that. Like, look, it might be a hinge. What do you reckon? Let me know. But The Manticore done the business on that. Feels a bit like the metal the Vikings used to use for their stirrup mounts and stuff. It's got a rough face on it, but there you go. Best find of the day. Nice loud signal here. Probably going to be modern. It's coming up as 40, solid hit. Don't really say much more than that. Quite a compact signal actually. Let's dig it together. I'm thinking can, but who knows? Could be a coin. Probably a modern coin, but it's in the plug. What's there, somewhere? Where are you? There you are. No, it's a ring pull. Ring pull. I'll tell you what. I know I've dug a few of them in the last couple of weeks, but you can see why. Can't really not. But I did think it was modern rubbish. Let's carry on. Ladies and gents, you've got a signal. Like a lowish signal. Showing up at the lower end of the scale, like just above the flat iron ferrous bar. Right there. Bit faint as well, so it might be a bit deeper. It's not showing us iron on my detector. It's coming up as a 36, 35, no line underneath it, so I'll come back to you on this, see what it is. Just a tiny bit of tin. Nothing to shout about on that one. Ladies and gents, got a decent 29 signal. It's coming up. Across the line, really. It's, you can see that sort of a solid hit just above the ferrous zone at the bottom where the flat iron comes in. But anyway, let's see what it is. There you go. It's coming near the flat iron because it was a flat button. And quite thick, so well dug. Half decent signal as well, so let's carry on. It's got a funny signal. Definitely worth digging, obviously. It's all under the line, under the non-ferrous line. Creeping down to just above the flat iron ferrous line. So I'll dig that, and as usual, I'll come back to you. Again, ladies and gents, come up near the flat iron line, or just above it, because it's quite flat. Look, but it's a big chunky bit of lead. Don't know what it would have been used for. Reminds me of a palm guard, maybe. It's got like a carved edge on it for some reason. Don't know why, but there you go. That's what it was. Ladies and gents, I think this is lead again. Give me a 47 signal. Just on the line and below the line. Right, let's dig that. I think it's going to be lead because it's a similar signal to what I had last time. If you want to see live, you can. Headphones are back on, so you can't hear the tone now. Just pinpoint. There's another bit of lead, and there's something going on here because I only got that other bit just a little bit over there, 2 meters away. It's there. No, that's glistening, but it ain't. In there somewhere. Fell down. Shush. I think this is rubbish. Yeah, it's tinfoil. Yeah, it's got some kind of rubbish, that is. Never mind. There's a signal around 40. I think there is. Might be iron present here. Right on the line there. I'll dig it and I'll show you what it is. That signal at 2D was a musket ball. Good bit of information. Give it a little bit of an iron sort of resemblance, but mainly a good signal. I said it before, it's because it's spherical or round, in other words. Thought it was a 40. Let's crack on. Ladies and gents, I've got a mega load 78 here. Right on the non-ferrous line. Sounds like a coin to me. Stick it together, shall we? Bear with. Probably going to be hard ground here as well. Gravelly anyway. Oh. Can't hardly get through 5 millimeters. I'm going to come back to you on this, but take the top layer off. Oh, come on. Sorry, you can't see when I'm in the chest mode, but well, it is in the plug. It's not very deep because it's obviously gravelly here. Yeah, it's a coin. So 1 pence, isn't it? Yeah, just a 1 penny. And not an old one like that. Elizabeth II. Banging signal for your 1 pennies. Ladies and gents, signal there, 51. Right on the line underneath the extended nail zone. So it's worth digging. Grass is exceptionally long. I'm struggling to get through it, but I'll persevere for a little bit more. I'll come back to you on this one. I had a suspicion that might be a 303, but didn't want to say, but there you go. It was a 303 bullet. Ladies and gents, she's got 30. 32. I think it might be iron, but it's worth having a look. It's right near the surface. Might be a can. Who knows? Either way, I'm not going to say it's decent. Here now, the plug's open. Let's see what it is. Grass so long, targets are thin, so just trying to see what I can actually find. It's in there. There it is. Oh, it's a modern gas cylinder. There you go. Rust on it as well, so that's where you could get the iron tones and then the decent tone through the aluminium. Never mind. It's got a nice sound 56. Just put it on the line, isn't it? Non-ferrous line. Yeah. Right, I'll see what that is and I'll come back to you. It doesn't sound like a bullet, but I'm right in the middle of bullets, so it could be, but 56 is high for a bullet, I think. Let's see what it is. Would you believe it's a tent peg? Nice signal as well. Oh dear. Let's carry on. Ladies and gents, I didn't film this one. It was an Nifty 47. And turned out to be a coin. Sod's Law. Yeah, it's an old William III, I think. Let's have a look. Might be Victoria. No, I think it's William III. Looks like it anyway. I can tell by the Britannia, I think. Can't read the date on it yet. Well, that's what I think it is anyway. So yeah, it was a 47. It's just sort of below my nail zone. It turned out to be a coin. Sod's Law, I didn't record it. Let's crack on. Correction, I think that's George III. No, George II. Is it George II, I think? I thought it was George III, and then George II. I'm still unsure. So you can see it's bust now anyway. Britannia on the other side. There you go. Ladies and gents, got 70. Just down there. It's on the line. A non-ferrous line, as I say. So we'll be digging that and coming back to you. That's deep, ladies and gents. It's probably about 12 inches down there. Big lump of lead rolled over. So could have been better, but quite a heavy lump of lead that. You never know, I might get something real decent in a minute, but let's carry on. Ladies and gents, I've got such a dodgy signal here. Coming up was about 69.70. Just below the ferrous line. I'm going to dig it because it's squeaking at me, so let's see what this is. Back in a sec. Yeah, I should have listened to the Manticore there. It was giving me a screeching signal, dodgy signal, all in one, and it was a peg again. Never mind, worth exploring. Ladies and gents, just had this come in at low 20s. Thought it was going to be a little rabbit bullet, but it turned out to be a broken spectacle buckle, so I'll show you that. It's for low tone, 23ish I think it was, so it's not bad. So this is, it was a 35, 37. Right there. Oh, you can see it there. Big lump of lead. Sorry, big lump of iron. Another peg. Different style, but hey ho. Never mind. The gent's got 53. Try and dig that, shall we? 53. Still come up with about 56 now. Let's have a look. Oh. Oh. So there. See it there? It's a coin. No, is that a coin or button? Coin, I think. Yeah, coin. Big old penny. Got a bit of crustacean on the back. You can see quite clearly. Queen Victoria. That's going to be late 1800 coin, that one. There's a date on there actually. 1866. So young head. There you go. Nice signal, nice coin. Right, got a signal here, agents. Hoping there's not a peg. Turn my headphones off. Just under my iron zone, my nail zone. So I'll dig that and come back to you. Hopefully, like I say, it's not a peg. It's even worse than a peg, ladies and gents. It's a shotgun shell. Right then, gents. Signal. 41, 42, 43. That's what it looks like. Let's get digging and I'll be back to you. Ladies and gents, that was part of a military badge. I can read WRID ING or something like that. Not sure what one it is, to be honest. Riding, I think. But yeah, so that's part of a military cap badge. Find a few of them on here amongst the 303 bullets. So there you go. Signal for a copper alloy cap badge, or part of one. Ladies and gents, got a good signal here. It's a screecher. 70, 72, right on the line. Giving me a silver siren. Silver siren. Let's hope it is a silver. Right, let's dig this together then, shall we? Bear with me. Right, about there. About there. Right. Hope it is a silver siren. Could do with one today. The long grass has not helped. Oh, that sounds a beauty. 76 right on the line. Right, let's have a look. here. It's not silver, it's a copper. Oh, that's a shame. Sounds like a silver. But who can complain? I knew it was a coin anyway. It's pretty blank. Yeah, it's pretty blank. Probably a Georgian, 1800s. But yeah, oh, I got excited there. I thought it was a silver. But there you go. Nice find. Ladies and gents, got a signal. $50.49 on the line. Just below the nail zone that I've got set. Let's dig that. Come back to you. Ladies and gents, it was a military button, probably off a cuff. It's quite a small one. General service button. That was quite zippy. That gave me a quite a high pitched sort of unique tone, if you like, that I don't get off any of the targets I've dug in the last 3 sessions. So that's the reason I dug it, really, because it was obviously below the nail zone, giving me a unique tone. So that's what it was. Let's carry on. Right, ladies and gents, got a signal here. Medium. Right on the line, 40. See the nail zone that I put in for the ferrous is not affecting this signal at all, even though it's right underneath. So stick it together, see what it is. Nice soft ground here on this section. Some of the ground's been rock hard. Oh, so the grass is long. Right, it's come up as a 38 now, and it's coming up towards the flat iron, just above the flat iron line. So, not sure what this is now. Let's have a look together. It's just there somewhere. Can't find it. There it is. Right, so what that is a bit of lead. A bit of lead. There you go. That's what it came up as on the 2D. Another screeching signal here, ladies and gents. $70. Just below the non-ferrous line. Could it be another milled coin? 83, that's all. Let's have a look. Let's dig it. That's quite hard. I'll come back to you. Well, ladies and gents, that is a coin. Right in there, look. So that was a 72-ish reload signal. Just has some detail on it as well. Britannia. What's that say? Have a look. 1981, I think. 1981, so that'll be George the 6th, will it? One-handed, hard work, but George the 6th, I believe. Let me have a look. George. Oh, it's George the 5th, maybe. But there you go. Quite a nice coin there. Blowing a gale there, ladies and gents, but I've got a signal. Quite a crisp signal. Might be too good to be true. 47, right on the line. So I'll see what that is and come back. That's weird, ladies and gents. Folded up coin. Must have been done deliberately. I can't see a play been like that, but it might have done. Yeah, another coin. That's 2 coins in a row. It's got another screecher, ladies and gents. Hit a little bit of a spot, I think. 70. 74. 68 there, but it's kind of up as high as 74. 75, right on the line. Try and get that while you're on. It's looking like a coin to me. Right in this clump of mud. Not very steep. Down there. Just in here somewhere. Have a look. Oh yeah, there it is. It's the dreaded 1p. Oh well, never mind. Good hit though. Another good signal. Coming up as a little sausage on 65, 68. Non-ferrous, so I'll come back to you on that one. Just a bottle lid on that one. But it sounds like a coin, so you got to dig it. It's like a Bacardi spirit bottle lid.